Donkey Kong record at 17. I had gaming skills like they'd never seen. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Burger Time Centipede. The records were mine, I was the best, everyone agreed. Billy was the best until 2003, when it finally fell. It fell to me. I sent to him Galaxies, the new high score, 1,000,000 points, but they said I had one bad board. King of Kong. King of Kong. It's a perpetual pissing match, a fight they won't leave. Steve beats Billy, Billy beats Steve. Now they're back in the ring for one more round. I hope this gets settled before my marriage runs aground. It's a hard universe based on games and war, but the game we play is played indoors. We're not wasting our time, and we're not wrong. We've got levels to climb, and believe me, you must be strong to be the king of Kong. You must be strong to be the king of Kong. You must be strong to be the king of Kong. You must be strong to be the king of Kong.
Okay. Let's play some games. Oh. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. I'm good. How are you, Opus? Trying to get like 3 whole people at once to watch one of my streams, because then I can be an affiliate, so maybe 2 more people will join us. Oh man, I'm almost there. Although I am never really quite sure if I'm looking at like my numbers on Twitch or Facebook, because I have my little window to see my chat set to multi-stream. So I'm not sure where you guys are talking to me unless you're just a screen name that I know from Twitch. In your case, sir. Kind of a nappy time, the quarantine. I just go to bed like ridiculously late. So I get up ridiculously late. I haven't played games in general in forever, so this is like all very refreshing. That was stupid. Oh, nice. Short days are good. So I imagine if If people are off work early, Bill might pop on stream. I actually have my channel set now where I can go back and forth to like check in on him, so I'll be able to do some like Donkey Kong updates if I'm still streaming. Although when we talked yesterday, he said he was going to bed early a couple nights in a row. We will see. Arcade Cup. I cannot beat this level. I spent, I don't know, maybe a good 2 or 3 hours on it last time I streamed this game. This is my new log level. Like in Lion King, it takes me forever to get past the logs. What? My cup is from an arcade chain called 16-Bit Arcade. Genie Jafar, Aladdin, Abu. I should, like, note these, like, passcodes. Genie Jafar, Aladdin, Abu. Alright. You are good luck. Yeah, the back of it's really cool, too. It's got these little, like, health bars, you know, for when I need more drink. I have many of these, because we go to 16-Bit a lot. It's like 5 minutes from my house and, like, 4 minutes from the convention center. It's right downtown. I think there's, like, 5 of them. Took the big guy to their opening weekend. Their drinks are really good, too. I don't know if there's one near where you are in the world. They seem to be kind of mostly Midwestern. I have no recollection of this level at all. What the hell? Central Florida. That's a good question. I don't know if there's one in Florida. I know there was one in Milwaukee. There's one in Indy. Cincinnati. Yeah, there's like 5 or 6. I will say they're kind of notorious for having like really great drinks and like atmosphere. Like they're all really slickly designed. But a lot of their games are not the best. What do you want me to do, Genie? What am I supposed to do? Okay. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Alright. They come free with the drinks, so I mean if you just go and drink a while, you will have a collection like I do. I've taken Brian Koo to 16-bit like 2 or 3 times, and he is not a drinker, so I drink all of the drinks for him so he can stay there forever and play games. Alright. It's more like it. I have zero recollection of any of these genie levels. All of which are pretty freaky, if I do say. Okay. Whoa, okay. Whew. Oh boy. Oh god. Nerve-wracking. It's oddly nerve-wracking for a children's game. Ah! I learned in The Lion King there is no fairness to the Disney games. They could give a shit less about fairness. Ugh. It's true. It just sends you right over. Fuck me. I don't have faith in me. No faith. I have to hit the little dude. The flying dude, I guess. Aha! I like these little tornadoes, they're fast. It's alright. It's fine. I need to establish some sort of, like, inner stream drinking game for myself for dying, because, you know, that's what I'm good for. I should just go to the second one. See, you see the solution after you die. That's why I play games like this and not arcade games, because arcade games, they're random. Well, unless it's Pac-Man or something, but... like, you can't memorize Donkey Kong. You're not getting the same fireballs. It's a masochist's game is what that is. Hey, Jedi. Well, I'm not on my carpet anymore, but I am in this, like, creepy genie land where I die frequently, so that's where we're at. Frequent death. Whew. Okay. Fuck. Ooh. Exact timings for pussies. Just ride into the sunset and die. Whoa. Or have little tiny miracles like that. I was hitting all the buttons to figure out if I can pause or not. I know. Pause. Take a little bitch break. Have to be able to pause. I'm not crazy. Oh. So I'm playing on an Xbox controller, and this is MAME because I don't actually own Aladdin. I own Lion King and Super Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong Country, but I don't know. Oh God, oh God. I don't know how to pause it. I'm just gonna leave it on the game over screen for a second and let you guys jam on some intermission for one moment. I will be right back.
Gaming skills like they'd never seen. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Burger Time Centipede. The records were mine, I was the best, everyone agreed. Billy was the best until 2003, when it finally fell. It fell to me. I sent to Galaxies the new high score, 1,000,000 points, but they said I had one bad board. King of Kong. King of Kong. It's a perpetual pissing match, a fight they won't leave. Steve beats Billy, Billy beats Steve. Now they're back in the ring for...
We're back. You failed. Oh no. I don't remember my password, guys. Was it... I think it was Jafar, Aladdin, Abu. Genie? Guys, what was my password? gonna cheat and look it up on the interwebs. I don't want to play Abu last. Okay. Let's just... Here, we'll just, keep trying. There's only so many options. I don't want to play that carpet level again. Huh. Aw. Sorry about small Jedi's anxiety. I also suffer. It is no fun. And it is not a fun time to be an anxious person. Wait, wrong level. Oh no, we're not doing this again. How do I go back to the beginning? There we go. Found it. I think it is Genie, Jafar, Aladdin, Abu. Is what I think. I screwed up. That's better. We'll probably play this for like another half hour, and then I'm gonna start a show of mine that I wrote. This is probably like the lowest video quality of any of my shows I have, because it's an older one, first off, and we filmed it on kind of like a friend's decent home use camera. It's okay though. I mean, it's no worse than my webcam here, so we get to see some baby Catalyst repertory. My triumphant return to Fringe in 2013. Give me that face, Genie. Yes, there is a drink called the Winnie Cooper, and it's delicious. I also like the Lisa Frank and the Hulk Hogan. Trying to think of other ones. Yeah, but they do a good drink at 16-bit. The guys that run the Indianapolis location are super sweet. So when I brought Bill to their opening weekend, I went in and I checked out their Donkey Kong, and it's just like, it is all sorts of fucked up, for lack of a better description. And it's a MAME Donkey Kong. Like, it looks really legit, but it has a flat screen. So I had to, like, way early clear with their staff to bring in 8 extra Donkey Kong for Bill, so that was fun. Roll up to the party at like 11:30 at night and have your own Donkey Kong. That's how we roll. It's all fine, it's all fine. It's all fine. It's a chain. It's where I get these little cups. They're super cool. Look up their website. They also have a lot of like really cool, not even necessarily just like specific to their arcade bar, but they have like funny shirts and little sayings on their arcade shirts. What the fuck? It's gonna take me a little longer to beat Aladdin than Lion King, apparently. Come on, Aladdin. Jesus! You guys, I was at the end. That was the end. It's okay. Oh, no. No. Well. They have lots of really good t-shirts. It was cute when we went with Bill the first time. He walked in, he was like, I am too old to be here. But then he was quite recognized, so that went away quick. Some young college bros were very impressed to see him. They took many drunk selfies. Oh, well, speak of the devil. Billy Mitchell calls me. Hello? 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 Hey, I am good. I am turning off my microphone because I am streaming a video game, believe it or not. I know, yeah, well, sucking, but yeah.
To be the king of Kong, you must be strong. To be the king of Kong, you must be strong. To be the king of Kong, you must be strong. To be the king of Kong. It's a hard universe based on games and war, but the game we play is played indoors. It's 4 stages we'll take, your money and time, but if you've got what it takes, put your token in and start to climb. In 1982 I formed Twin Galaxies, where the best could play while I refereed, deciding what's right, deciding what's wrong. It seemed so easy until we met Donkey Kong.
We are back. You guys can hear me? I didn't turn off the wrong sound? Maybe? Okay. No. Where'd my game go? Oh no! I've been waiting hours for this. I'm sorry. Sorry, when Billy Mitchell calls, you pick up. Really what it is I'm just like the phone book for the arcade community. Alright. I should give him the same crap he gives me. Like, well, just call my wife. I'll tell him to call my boyfriend. Just call my boyfriend. Why are you bothering me in my game? No. Very, very good cause to bother me. Taking care of some business for our mutual friend. See, now my flow's all messed up. We'll just blame it on that phone call. That's what happened to me. He's like in the middle of his game. He doesn't care. Oh, Bill just called me and screwed up my game. So now I'm gonna be forwarding all phone calls to Blake, like he forwards all his phone calls. Sorry, Bill. I don't know what to do on the rings. Like, I get the concept of, like, swinging off of them, but I don't think he can swing that high. And you can't grab the cloud. What am I supposed to do, y'all? Some shade. You should spam him with the use of star 67 or 69, I guess, in Indiana case. It's his favorite game. Frank calls at 1 a.m. Poor Dave Clark did not believe me for like 3 days that was Bill's idea, not mine. I was totally thrown under the bus by that one. My skills are depleting. When I get to the end of the genie world, then I'll switch over to some arts. That was so much for no reason, no effects. Okay. I meant to do all of this. All of that was intentional. Oh, jeepers. Alright, so Bill just started streaming. Should I call him? Just give it back. Yes, please call him. Ask him for like my number or something. Although he's got like the Bluetooth, he'll be fine. He also has to like eat dinner and read his emails before starting the stream anyway. I know how it goes. I've been there. I just want to get out of Genie Land, guys. So, Blake, one time, he and I were playing phone tag. I was actually at my day job, but my day job is pretty aware of, you know, the other stuff I do in my life. So, we were dead, and they let me take the call. And, we were setting up something. It was like maybe Gen Con time or a convention of sorts. And he ended up getting off the phone because he had to call in a prescription for his parents because, you know, he still takes care of his mom and dad. He's a good son. And he thought he was calling Walgreens, but he called me back. And I let him go on for like 10 minutes about this prescription and finally was like, Bill, this isn't Walgreens. And he got so mad at me. He probably does not even remember that happened anymore, but I certainly do. So there's my fun fucking with Bill story. Just let him go on about that prescription. He's not satisfied with the speed of his internet, actually. We know that. Alright. Well, then you know if you've seen the setup. But have you ever had to hold his computer on top of the Donkey Kong for him while he wedged a piece of styrofoam that he found on the ground under the computer to keep it from falling? In the most anxiety-ridden setup I've ever witnessed. It's like, I don't think this is the best idea, man. The computer goes, lots of information goes with it. But it was time to stream, y'all. Alright, this is the one. This is it. We're gonna beat it today. Take it a world at a time, y'all. I feel like I do the right things. Setup is rough. It is. Look, behold the great MAME cheater, guys. Like, he is a computer whiz. all that. There we go. Last man. Oh no! What is this hellscape? What? Oh god. This is not appropriate for children. Oh. It's all fine, it's all fine. It's good in the hood. That's true, we need the LLC and the trolls to function. So, low-key, not fully announced yet, but I am planning on starting like a podcast / YouTube channel where I can stream also to my Twitch. For reasons of just sharing some arcade road stories that I do have, and I don't know how you're supposed to jump on these tongues, BT dubs, as I die. But yeah. So hopefully I can include a few of the trolls as kind of jokes, because there's a few of them I've become frenemies with that I have asked specifically to be kind of my troll bad guys I can call in for the cast. We'll have a pretty stable cast of regulars. This one guy we always blame, you know, Neil. He'll be around a lot. Brian when it's not arcade season. Richie Knuckles, someone else I spoke to. And Moto Harney for a pinball consultant. Because I don't know nothing about no pinball. But she do. Plus, you know, some girl power in the arcade. But yeah. Basically kind of like a Midnight Gospel, Tim and Eric, absurdist, also arcade stories, little podcast, videocast kind of thing. The fuck am I supposed to do on these guys? That's what I figured. Oh my god. Okay. You knew a pinball wizard? I do too. Bill got his start in competitive pinball, so that's true. It's a thing. Alright. The Who is my favorite band. I actually have a large book of the Tommy program from when it was on Broadway to my left. When I am not in this terrible genie land, I will show you guys. I have had a mad crush on Pete Townsend most of my adult life, and my high school life, and my collegiate life. Yeah, I know. We're gonna do this one, and I'm gonna die right here. See? Then we're gonna go to the regular clouds. I don't know if you're asking Opus or me the what, but I was talking about the time that The Who was on Broadway with Tommy. A little crossover of two of my favorite things. Thank you! I was just thinking that. Like, I thought the genie was supposed to be on my side. What the hell is this shit? I've decided to start the play at 9:30, by the way, guys. I like to start plays on even hours. Or halfway points of hours. And it's a shorter show. It's only an hour long. It's another Fringe show. You might catch a theme that I write for Fringe a lot. It's kind of what I do. When I'm allowed to go outside and have crowds over 10 people in my life. Uh-huh. Why are you giving me the cards again? You're a cruel man, Genie. ring, man. Duh! I just do not have any video game mojo right now. This isn't Ninja Turtles. Alright. I have to go to the restroom again. Because I'm drinking. BRB.
Played indoors, we're not wasting our time. We're not wrong, we've got levels to climb. And believe me, you must be strong to be the king of Kong. You must be strong to be the king of Kong. You must be strong to be the king of Kong. You must be strong to be the king of Kong.
BRB2, need beverage. Yes! That's how Twitch night goes. I have 3 beverages. Probably part of the problem. And the solution. Alright. right off the cloud. Fuck it. Fine. It's impossible, Genie. I don't know if you guys have heard, but on Friday nights, we're trying to do a nightly, or weekly, I should say, not nightly, Friday nights, weekly meetings with Walter to discuss, we have interest in learning how to utilize Twitch and Zoom and all the various technologies to maybe do like a trading card ceremony online digitally, and I am going to participate in a event that one of my local convention organizing friends is doing called Stay at Home Con, because, you know, we've lost most of our conventions in the Midwest this summer, so we're going to be having a lot of vendors and people doing streams. I'm going to stream Arcade Fire, of course. I am going to try to have Bill co-stream that with me, where we can both talk to the audience, hopefully. So we'll have to figure that out. But that'll be fun. And yeah, we're just kind of meeting on Fridays via Zoom with Walter. I can invite people to those meetings if they are so interested. So if you're interested, whisper me, and I will get you on like the 80 people strong Zoom conference parties we've been having. 80 invited people, 6 attendees. Let's be real. But yeah, we're gonna get something done arcade-wise for the summer. I also saw there's like this Donkey Kong Masters thing going on to raise money to save Donkey Kong forums. I guess they got enough money to pay their, I don't know what it was, their hosting service bill just to like stay a website. So good for them. Can't say that I have a ton of friends on the Donkey Kong forums, but hey, good for them. It's impossible. It is impossible. Alright. Uh... I know I'm a failure. Oh. Oh, fuck you. End it. End it. Why? What's your fucking problem, Genie? I don't think I do have this. It's okay. That's kind of the point. Playing games solely to get you to stay around to watch a play. It's all part of my greater plan. Ha! You guys. Alright, so I think I'm gonna switch us over to a show. So, boom. That's right, yeah, yes. So this show is my 2013 Fringe show called The Solidarity, kind of an appropriate title for quarantine. I used to work as a barista in a coffee shop for many moons because I like being an artistic stereotype. So I tend to write shows based around large chunks of time passage in my life, and so this is my coffee shop romantic comedy. with a heart of gold. It's very nice. The gentleman playing Lloyd is directing my 2020 Fringe show, so shout out to Jim Lucas. The gentleman playing Ben is my partner in Theatrical Crimes, Dave Pelsu, who you have seen in nearly every single Catalyst show I've streamed. He will be playing Badger in my upcoming Fringe show that's set in a comic book universe. You will see some comic book themes in this one as well. So you're going to start to see that video games, comic books, and retail misery are some themes that I work in. So, without further ado, friends on the stream, enjoy the solidarity. It's an hour long. Drink with me, enjoy. Have some awes. There we go. The solidarity.
Bill!
Thanks, Lloyd.
Repetition. It is the sustaining force in all human behavior. Today, you may go to the grocery store, a mall, a park, a restaurant, a coffee house. Heidi?
Thanks, Lloyd.
A laundromat, a pet store, an art gallery, a museum, a coffee house.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Today, you may wake up, barring that you're not dead, and you will do something. Something that you think is new, exciting, and necessary. But rest assured, it's always planned, calculated, repetitive. We all plan to be spontaneous, and in that blinding irony, we fail to see that we do this at least once a month, repetitively.
When did you start?
Never if I have anything to say about it.
You took the sign down.
I didn't touch the sign.
It's going to be fun.
You and I must have different definitions of that word.
Less work.
More work.
Now, how is that more work?
Look, new people don't know where the coffee cups go. They don't know where the coffee goes after it's ground. They don't know how to make a double white mocha macchiato. They think venti is a size, not a number. And they don't know the system. More work.
What's his name?
I don't know.
What's he look like?
Never seen him.
Is he nice?
Haven't met the guy.
Lloyd.
5'7", dark hair, tattoos, too many colors, piercings, and nice and young and too young.
How young?
20s.
That's not so young.
Too young.
What kind of colors?
Red, green, yellow.
You know, black and brown aren't really everyone's first choice, Lloyd.
They are the only choice.
Some blue might be nice.
I hope you enjoy it.
Well, it could never replace brown.
You can't replace brown.
And it won't. Brown has been around for too long. Nobody would ever dream of replacing brown. Not even with red. Red's too frivolous.
Red is too damn young.
For brain tea, I'm sure red will catch on, especially with brown's help.
Tea
Get
gets...
2 cups. Go pick it up.
I can't wait for you to get burned.
I will ask for my second cup. Bye, Lloyd.
Heidi? So blinded was I and new, so steeped in repetition tea, I failed to see that this was completely new.
I'm fine. I got a job. I don't need a coat. I layer. And since when is an hour too far away? I'm not. I'm not. Stop it. I am not a child. There's hair on my face and my testicles.
Oh, baby
Sorry,
Dave.
Mother. I'll never speak of my hairy testicles to you again over the phone.
Baby
Obviously, a much more
Dave.
personal issue than this conversation warranted. I'm not being grand and pretentious. No, I'm not. Stop it. Mommy, stop. I can see the vein. Yes, I can. I can see it, and I'm only an hour away. At a cafe. Yes, another one. I plan to waste away my life wearing aprons. It's a dream I have for myself, Mother. Mom, hang on. Those are mine. You're a delight. Now, Sorry, Mom. No, I'm not with anybody. I'm alone.
Here we go.
I'm cleaning. Yes, I am. See, there, all is not lost. It's no one, Mother. She's fine. She loves the new apartment. She's really putting the place together nicely. I heard. I'll call. Oh, come on, Mom. We had to expect it. They're like 100 years old. I'm not. I'm just saying I don't think great aunts live forever. Mom, can I call you back? No, I'm not with friends. I'm alone. I'm alone.
Shit!
A proud branch of antelope. I love your cookies. Where did they get their cookies?
We don't have the cookies. I thought I had some time here. I guess they sold the place. I guess they thought I needed help.
That you needed cookies?
We don't need the cookies. Look, this place is open a mere 10 hours a day. That's a little over a full shift. I make, if I am lucky, $20 an hour in tips, $20 a day in tips. That comes out to $10 an hour. What more could help that? Since you're here early.
So are you.
Oh, I shouldn't have taken my bike on the first day. I'm late, aren't I?
You're early.
Whew. It's a good thing I set my clocks back an hour. I've been doing it so long.
Forget. I do the same thing.
So, what do you need? Coffee brewed, sleeves stocked, iced tea, where we at?
Tea gets 2 cups.
You don't say.
Why don't you sweep the bar?
Bar looks swept. You want me to open it till?
Yeah, I would, but you're not in the...
Just put myself in the
Wait,
system,
what?
man, if you don't mind.
You've got a lot of work ahead of you. I'll just be going.
What's your name and drink?
Heidi, small coffee. If I'm feeling adventurous, a little steamed soy.
Got it. I'll see you tomorrow with the soy if you're on an adventure.
Until then, Ben and Lloyd.
You're not signed off on bar yet, so don't go memorizing drinks.
I poured my share of coffee, bro. So,
You're not related.
right. So you own the place?
No, this is a local, and it has been around since... What's so funny?
You're not gonna fire yourself, and since you care so damn much, somebody could fire you. Thusly, you must have a boss.
That is correct.
Thought you needed a sidekick?
I just figured they were trading in for a newer model.
I can dig. Not that they're trading in, that's you're on to the man. So it's already in the works for you guys then.
You must have experience.
4 Starbucks, trainer for 2, 3 locals, and an antelope. I guess 2 antelopes now.
You don't have the cookies. So, you like coffee?
I know coffee. My degree's in creative
I
writing
don't know
with a minor
how
in 2D
up
drawing,
on
so...
coffee shop
here
jokes
you
you
are.
guys are gonna be,
How
but
about you, Lloyd? How do you...
Antelope is making fun of
I'd rather
caribou
not do
coffee.
anything with shit.
And,
You know what I mean? What do you do for fun? What's your
and later
real
when we
gig?
get into Ben's comic book, obviously Starbuck is,
Show rabbits.
come on, come on.
What do you show 'em?
What do you write about?
Show.
Superheroes, writing and drawing. I've wanted to work with the comics.
Oh, anything I've heard of?
It
Not unless you've been following my web series, Captain Coffee and Barista Boy. It's satirical. 2 super guys trying to fight Starbucks, a rich sea monster, from ruining all of the world's actual coffee houses. Barista Boy plays the bongos and writes poetry, and Captain Coffee still uses a tamp. It's sort of like Thor's hammer, only he can wield it, and you can so care less.
No, it's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I thought so too. I don't keep up on it much. My co-illustrator quit on me.
Quit?
Quit, dumped, one of the 2. So, adventurous themed soy.
Heidi?
Is she your co-illustrator then?
My...
Your lady, girl?
No, she's just a regular.
Ouch, a regular. Poor kid. I'll have to tell her to stop looking so glassy-eyed at you then.
What?
What does she do?
She works at the local animal shelter.
Well, that doesn't open until 8. She's got it out for you, bro.
I doubt
Oh,
that.
come on, man. You're running the best game on the block. I met
It's
Sam.
such a
my
wholesome
former
chat, you
co-illustrator.
guys. I appreciate
Right
that
here.
my chat is so
She was sitting
wholesome
there
about friendship.
drawing, and as I set her cappuccino over here down,
Bill
I
would
looked
be
over her
jealous.
shoulder. She was cute.
I should read my
Funky
Instagram
hair,
hate
a little
mail.
hat, a nose ring.
Oh, sounds charming.
I have it.
So I asked, what are you drawing? She tells me she's working on her portfolio for DC. I cringe. I'm a Marvel guy. And there you have it. Weeks of playful banter telling her why Superman is the least interesting thing in comics. One thing leads to another. You're designing web series, buying wedding rings. Well, you get it, my man. You just have to steam the soy for here.
She's a regular. A friend and a regular. Besides, she is way too young for me.
Right, I'm sure that's what J. Howard Marshall said to Anna Nicole.
Please, Miss Smith, remove those perfectly plastic breasts from my face. The age difference is staggering.
How old are you?
That is none of your business.
All I'm saying is it looks to me like you have a pulse. Well,
Jim also
Looks like
read
we're
for
ready to
Walter at Gen Con,
after you.
one of our many Walter days. It takes all area actors to play Walter Day.
I don't know how I got here. I know each step I've taken, each day, each moment I've waited on the red light stop. I know in reason, selection, and systematic error how I've come to be. What I fail to calculate is how I've come to accept being. Existence can be so existential. And that which is existential can be so escapist. To rise from reality, repetition, to run late for the first time.
Lloyd,
Oh, he's not here yet. Perhaps I could be of assistance?
well, do you have a master's in culinary arts, specifically animal culinary?
I
I
actually
can tell you where the
have a
closest
pipe
PetSmart is.
dream about the show. I know that I will
asked,
never get the actual
what
guys
exactly
to
do
sing,
show
with
reps?
maybe the exception of
I
Walter,
have
because he's
no
a
idea.
musician.
You mean
And I
you've
guess
never
if
been
Steve
to
Weeby would ever answer me,
Now, what
maybe
is
him
it?
as well, because he's also a musician.
Comics.
Stand up?
I wish
But I know Bill would
might be
never
a future
sing.
in it.
I could tag them out with the actors for the songs, but I would love to make all of them play themselves just once,
Sure.
maybe for a
Let me know if
fundraiser
that's
or
too much adventure.
Hall of Fame or something. I think it'd be a fun stream.
Heidi,
They're all really great readers.
problem?
I have a rabbit who won't eat.
Eat what?
Rabbit things. Carrots, pellets, hay.
Peppers.
They eat peppers.
They do if they're in the mood for something spicy.
I come for the coffee. I stay to learn.
Your coffee. Let me steam that
They
soy.
got me.
How's the adventure? A pleasant safari or a bad camping trip?
I'm with my guide Timway watching giraffes.
Lovely.
Well, boys, I have a spicy
I've constructed
rabbit
this
to
really
attend
great
to.
Donkey Kong puppet
That
that I want to use in a future Arcade Fire show. So instead of doing him as a projection, he can be just a puppet on a green screen.
Bye, Lloyd.
And I don't know.
What the hell
I don't
was
know
that?
how hard I'd have to
How much does
make
she
to
usually
get Bill
do?
to don a puppet, but
Years.
So she doesn't.
we'll see. I mean, he's.
What that friend was
I'll get the
skill.
puppet.
She gave
I'll show you
$20
guys.
for being
He's pretty
presumptuous
good.
crap.
I think Bill would
Gave
like
me
him at least.
$20 because I made her feel special, man. You could be making bank here, bro. I mean, for as long as these people have been coming to you, Jesus, man, you're like family. Here, you just keep that.
I am a grown man. I do not need a donation.
Oh, that is not a donation, old man. That's a pity prize for I'm about to school your tip jar.
I mean, look,
It's official. I hate the
I've heard Bill hum in my
Not only
time, but I've
getting
never heard him
3-4
sing.
Perfect Rosetta with skill.
But I
Whatever
made
that
him
base vinyl communication
a little
he calls
bill tie.
Skills was. It earned him $87. I just want to
Gonna dowel rod his
perfect
hands.
winning smile under
his
every
hands.
blue pen. And let the word disciple spew steam all
I think
over
might
his
also
knee.
make him a
With
little
no
suit
two
jacket.
knees, Dudley face!
You can totally be on the stage crew.
Relatively hated a person. We don't start out this way.
A lot of
We don't
things can
start
go
out
wrong
this
in the show,
We are made this way.
and if Neil is there
We just
especially,
think there
things
was a
just
place in the world
go mad
for
wrong,
kids
so
like
we
me.
need help.
performance artist I was. What's another name for that? Oh, yes, a fool! I moved myself to a studio where I would throw my coat down in a fashion resembling a dead body. It was my friend, my confidant, and sometimes the only person that I would drunkenly chat with in the dark. I didn't have electricity, but I was free from the Midwest. And here, brand new here, San Francisco. A city built on heavy protest.
Yeah, that's my Donkey Kong
A
puppet.
city built on heavy migration. A city built on Harvey Milk, flowered children, free minds, and free drugs. There was dirt. There was grime. There was the smell of human and animal urine wafting into the room. There were palm trees. I was cold. I was tired. I was hungry. And sometimes, I slept in apartment with strangers. But I was happy. I wasn't normal. Normal is a death sentence. And once you accept her into your bed, each moment lying next to her is one more moment gone as you tick down the seconds to your normal death. Now, I lie next to normal every night. We spoon. It's world one.
Ooh, what high
Too
school
wet,
plays.
Too cold, too tired. My coat ripped.
I've
My
I've
friends
lost
stopped
count of
sending
how many
letters
shows
saying,
I've done,
"Follow your
but
dreams."
I've hit a lot of scripts, so
I
chances are
seen
we've
palm
had some
trees
crossover.
started seeing Christ.
Everybody's been in a production of Joseph or Our Town.
Catwoman.
What?
17 across. It's,
I need a Mario puppet. I know
I'm
Neil.
sure this is a pen. I can't
Just
go
buy
back.
him some
the Dark
overalls,
Knight's
child
line?
size.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Thanks.
No problem.
Slow day?
Slower and slower every day since the cookies.
I like the cookies.
Don't worry about it, Big L. Hey, I'm working on a nickname. You've got to follow it.
I wonder if you can order
Sure
the
you lost
cups
the hipster.
without getting the
You wanna
drink.
build a rapport
I've
with
never
them
looked
anyway.
into it
They're
because there's
fickle.
one like
They're in
5
cafe.
minutes away.
They're like
Oh,
roaches.
it's on the
You get
website.
cookies and they scatter. They want to know they got here before anything with a name brand.
Well,
in.
shucks.
What you have is loyalty. True blue regulars like Miss Speechman here are the key to sticking it to the man.
I,
You listen to their tales. Example.
I can design a good
How's that
set,
spicy
but
bun?
I don't typically have them because I work in festivals like so.
Lemongrass.
So
You
it's
don't
just
say.
all
You
furniture
listen.
and stuff that you can
Then
move
you
quickly.
outsmart.
I would kill to
How do you
build
feel about the new decor?
not a turntable set, but like just 3 different
I
castered
couldn't agree
platforms
more.
for Arcade
May I
Fire so
suggest
that you
you
can
fill out
have
a
Ricky's
comment?
roll on,
Where
Fun
did you
Spot
get
roll
those?
on, and then the Kong off
Thank you,
roll
Miss
on.
Beachman.
Those are like the 3
May I-
main
may I
locations
suggest
other
I
than
mentioned that, you missed
Weeby's
certain original
Garage,
words,
which is really easy.
the
It's
local
just a couple
flair,
of
shabby
chairs
chic,
and
if
stuff.
I will, the former look of the roast.
I'll be
Because
sure
I think
to
that's
do
the
that.
hardest thing about following
Where
Arcade
did you
Fire is
get the
where are we,
In your
like
hands,
past,
my friend, you
present,
hold
or
the key to your freedom, the
location-wise?
antelope franchises, correct?
I would assume so.
Corporate hates a flood of comment cards wishing for the good old days, so drown them. I mean, the difference between being franchised and being bought out is that you simply carry the product of the big name while maintaining your original business model. So drown them and get things back to the way they were.
If things were back to the way they were, I wouldn't be fishing out these non-store issue
I
comment
stole those
cards
aprons from my
European.
place
I
of work
wouldn't
at
be
the
here.
Well, at
time,
least
which
we're
was
starting to listen.
Shall
Tivana.
I eat it?
They're no longer in
Well,
business.
I think I put that on there. Right.
So they don't need their aprons back.
Well, boys, they're for your people who need me.
Fight the good fight.
I say all this now, like publicly on stream, and now I'll never get hired
I
for
would
a
prefer
job
you
after
walk
quarantine.
to a place rather than sliding on your hindquarters.
Duly noted. Hey, that was like a good $10 at Kinko's.
I am sure you have the skills to make your money back.
Sorry, didn't mean to piss you off.
You didn't piss me off. You merely embarrassed yourself.
Embarrassed? Come on, man, I did my job. I mean, I know you think I don't have a care in the world, but I've got bills to pay. If I have to bat my eyes or finger brush a cougar to keep the lights on, I'm gonna do it. There's no shame in that.
Really? Why do you feel so ashamed?
Because I'm working for Megatron over here.
Excuse me?
You are a robot. Nobody, and do I mean nobody, would last here.
You are still on your 90-day evaluation.
This is insane. I don't need this. Nobody needs this. It's like something out of a DC comic.
Do not.
No, you do not. I quit. I'm good at this.
No, they're closed for a lot of other
And
reasons.
not only am I good at this, but I'm not an idiot.
A lot of
I'm not
other
a fuck.
reasons.
I'm just a nice guy who did my job, and you can't handle it because it makes you feel expendable. Admit it.
This
That's
quitting
what it
monologue is everything I've
You
ever
care
wanted
less
to
about
say in
2
coffee
cups on
shops.
tea or
So.
signing me off on lattes. Mind you, I can pour art into them. You could care less about my fun, pleasant, witty rapport with your hot little regular. All you care about is feeling like you're needed. Or at least lying to yourself that you don't have an expiration date. Well, we all do, bro. I do,
Robot.
you do, this cafe does, Heidi does. It's been a week, man. A week. I got your number, and I quit. I fucking quit! This isn't my life. It's not my dreams. It's not my girlfriend. It may be all of these things to you, but not to me. Good luck. I filled out your cookie order for you. The orange creams are the most popular.
Walt Whitman once said, there can be nothing more beautiful than death. I'm starting to believe him.
Hi,
Yeah.
So just a little tease where I have my slideshow of my theater company's name and the Arcade Fire logo down there, just kind of advertising what I do. There we go. See, it says the Cadecast. That's my upcoming podcast that I'm going to be making with a special someone.
He didn't even
And no,
finish the
it's
floor
not
time.
Bill. He'll be involved, but
Guess I won't be getting this back.
my special someone is
No,
someone
man,
else. Stay
Good.
tuned.
Could you tell him I liked it?
Heidi,
And we're gonna
I'm
let
not
Neil
call
come
him
along
to
as well.
chat. I'm mailing his belongings and his paycheck to him. If you have something to tell the mouthy little deviant, find him yourself.
Customer service with a
We
smile.
both know I've not charged you for years.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
How rare. Hey, let's get breakfast.
Heidi, I can't do that. I have to stay here and
Lloyd,
fix
as
this.
your friend, not even as your friend, as a fellow inhabitant of this planet, as a passerby, it's not your job to stop living. It's nobody's job.
Rain check?
I'll hold you to it. Hope you're into fashion, Lloyd.
It is a
It's not a
loose-
date. It's a loose gathering.
Well, till then.
Remember what your job actually calls for, and then think about all you do, okay?
Captain Coffee and Barista Boy. This is the end, my friend. And I know now that my shot times are off. Beans were never so fresh. The roast was never so pure. And
never was the sound of Steve such beautiful music as it was when I knew you were by my side. Despite Starbucks rain, I had
What
you.
the fuck,
Always
Neil?
you. To battle the corporate, to battle fear, and to battle the aging, harmless battle of my own
solidarity.
What? It's the play title.
Restrooms in the back.
Nice. Where did you get that?
It was left here.
By Ben?
Know him?
I almost married him.
Oh, funky hair nose ring. My condolences.
He works here?
For the totality of a week. This is an interview or...
Oh, he will.
Restroom.
Once I finally get my Donkey Kong home, I am hopefully going
Would you
to
like to
bring
see
Neil
this?
out for a visit weekend
I'm
to
just
give her
shocked. I mean, I can't
a
believe you
cleaning and a
told me
once
that.
over.
Here.
Can I have this? Here, I'll pay you for it.
If the government ever
Give it
gives
to
me
the
my
person it
money.
belongs to?
Half of this is
Aw,
mine.
I bet he
I
does.
grew that.
Prove it.
I'm Samantha Franklin. I'm actually kind of surprised I quit, so,
Well, he's mouthy, but he never struck me as a thief.
no.
I do close in 5 minutes.
Oh. Okay, sorry, I just go.
Cookie?
Orange cream, my favorite. Thanks.
I had a hunch.
Thanks,
Lloyd.
thanks, Lloyd.
Heidi,
Oh, you're sick. You're busy. Something came up. Which one?
Heidi, I just don't
I
think
know.
that I...
Why you just don't? I don't know why I bother. You know what? We were going to a pet fashion show tonight. We weren't meeting my parents. We weren't going to a dimly lit restaurant. We weren't committing to
Other than the
anything.
venue that we had for Arcade Fire's first run, this is hands down the worst Fringe venue I've ever had. Like the way the festival's set up, I've talked about it before, but it's 60 different plays over the course of 11 days. And we all just submit our plays, pay an entry fee, and they assign you a theater and some show times, and you go to
I haven't
town.
been for years.
You have
Why
10
should
minutes
I
to
start
set up
now?
and 10 minutes to tear down. You can't really have a set. And you don't know what kind of theater you're going into initially. Every year there's like 5 that are really good theaters, like just theaters that have volunteered to house Fringe shows. And then Fringe has to like fill an office space or fill like a random storefront or something and build a pop-up stage, which is what this one was. It was literally like an old lawyer's like office. They ripped the ceilings out, like those little annoying drop tile ceilings, and just put a platform on the floor and let us go. It was rough. The acoustics sucked. There was carpet. That back wall, you couldn't hang anything on it, you couldn't lean anything. I think that broom actually falls over in the scene because it's just a curtain. Whew, yeah. I would prefer to never perform there again.
Dull, sinking pain in my heart. I would just curl around this dog and tell myself that I was squeezing the pain out into its stuffing. But I didn't have to feel it. That somehow if this squishy, lifeless thing could soak up my tears, that I could just pour out the pain. That I could take what he did and what I did to myself because of him and just erase it. It's some weird snuggling ritual that nobody had to see.
And then?
And then I realized I was poured out. And now I'm empty.
Is it better?
You'll have to tell me sometime. Good night, Lloyd.
Heidi, wait.
I'm sick, Lloyd.
I had you, always you, to battle the corporate, to battle fear, and to battle the aging, timeless battle of my own solidarity.
You know what I think it was with Ben?
Oh, yeah, and then the sound, it sounds like it's like coming from a dark hallway over there somewhere. It was literally like a boombox hooked up to one JBL speaker. It was not exactly the cool comic book voiceover effect I was going for, but it's alright. It's okay.
Cycling the financial run to see me there.
I'm not saying Ben's on top of things. It's just that he doesn't like to be surprised. He likes being in control.
Maybe not anymore. I don't know. I know I used to have an IMDb because when I was a wee person, I did a lot of commercials and voiceover work, like from 8 to 14, 15. So I've been in a couple animated films and commercials. I won't talk about which commercials because then you guys will scour YouTube and try to find child me, and we don't need that.
Anyway, Cyclops. He's the leader of the X-Men. You know the X-Men?
I know the film was
I don't think it's up anymore though. I should reevaluate that.
Nothing like the comics.
I have a writers.com page. You know, so you can license the play.
Yet he rose from being an orphan, from being a mutant, from having to wear silly glasses, to being the best and most amazingly best superhero.
Also, when this Galaga documentary comes out, I'm in that for a split second.
Okay.
I don't know shit about Galaga, but I was there.
People hated the character. He was too right. He did it too right. He was too perfect. And Marvel.
No, my byline will be like Casey Ross, friend of Bill who was here.
You changed it. They changed it right when Ben started reading.
What did they do?
What didn't they do would have been a better question to have. Kills his wife, crazy exes, drinks a little too much, became a villain.
I don't know if I've shown you guys my shirt yet, speaking of Bill.
People needed to know that everyone,
But
even Cyclops, has problems.
here we go.
that likes the Cyclops.
Check that shit out, y'all.
He is a tattoo
There's
on his
Whoa!
BB and Walter. You know who?
That has all the
Hot sauce. That's why I bought it.
grad
So,
school, internships,
yeah.
this and that. But they sit.
I did not make this
Letters on
one.
the coffee table, unopened envelopes in the mailboxes.
Later post the
1,000
link
invites to
on
join
how you
Jackson.
could get your own Billy Kong shirt.
He thinks if he does, he'll be blowing away his first love.
It's a good one.
So instead of taking a chance to steer with his own two eyes and taking off the glass,
Dwayne Richard,
it's just for
like Crazy
4
Dwayne,
seconds.
actually started making his own shirts for a while.
Hides behind the rose
His own like
colored
anti-Billy shirts and anti-King of Kong
Van
shirts.
Gogh
And he
sometimes
had one
because
that like,
at least I tried it.
for me, it was hilarious for like the wrong reasons because I just thought it was the funniest thing to ever have written on a t-shirt. But it just says fuck Bill Mitchell and his tight ass jeans. So I have told Bill repeatedly that I am going to give Dwayne the $10 for this shirt so that I can just like go to conventions in a shirt that says that. He's like, alright, yeah, you do that. I'm sure his son and wife would frown at me, but he might get a small chuck.
He's not one to break tradition.
Not at all.
And his tight ass jeans
When I did
that
it,
he hasn't
I
worn
was a
since
sellout.
1998.
God, I hate Marvel.
You sure know a lot about this guy in the glasses.
He was tattooed on my body.
I really still do not think that.
Speaking of Cyclops,
He will always have Batman, and I will always have Cyclops. Forever. The important people in your life never go away. Even if you want them to. Even if you beg them to. He'll always have the Dark Knight. I will always have four eyes. You can't unknow a story when you've cared enough to learn it well.
I can still tell you how to get from North Beach to Berkeley after dark without using
hey
water.
Jim, it is sad that you're the only one watching on Facebook.
We all have things we cannot know.
I should let you get
I have it pulled up on my Twitch. I have more viewers there.
It's that the,
That makes you
maybe
feel
the
better?
glass is red.
Red your color.
Red is frivolous. I actually never use it in composition. I just like that the idiot wore literal rose-colored glasses.
Fitting.
For him and for men. Night, Lloyd.
Orange
We're
gray.
watching the show with Lloyd
No,
now.
let's not establish
Stream.
that.
I'm glad you found it.
Look at baby
Well, you
Dave.
don't get far on two wheels.
I just wanted to make sure you knew somebody read it.
Thanks. It was a labor of love. Lost love,
Ways.
but still love, I guess.
What happened?
This friend of mine is now rocking a very
Fine.
fatherly beard,
Perfectly happy.
so
Happy
He
is
looks
fine
like
or
a
perfectly
child to
happy.
me
They're
right
not
now.
synonymous.
Sam thought that marriage was ridiculous. I mean, she always said it, and I guess I just made a point to never listen. I mean, she didn't want to marry anybody. I mean, when I proposed, she just stared at me. It wasn't a good stare. It wasn't a bad stare. It was just a stare. Like she'd walked away and she was one of those cicada shells you find in the trees in late summer. Just present, but Sam was gone. And I guess the next year was me wondering who had walked in. I mean, I'm not a romantic. I never thought I'd get down on one knee. A bad knee, mind you.
That's love.
It was. I mean, she said yes, and I got accepted to an internship with,
Marvel, right?
no, with DC. She didn't get it.
She resented you?
No, but that's what I've let myself believe was happening. I mean, the truth is, Sam never said yes to marriage. She said yes to me. She wanted me to be happy. I mean, she didn't want to marry me. She doesn't want to marry anybody. But here I was building this cocoon that was killing her. We used to take the bus together. I'd always get melancholy, and Sam would always find something to smile about. For me, the bus was so sad. I mean, it's a grimy place full of poor people, tired people, lost people, sad people. And even people together or holding hands seem so tragic, like they're clinging to the last thing they have. Sam always said it was beautiful. I mean, every now and then an old homeless couple might make me smile, but more so I was sad. Sad because not everybody gets a chance, and sad because every hand that's held on the cold bus, there are thousands that are only going to be warmed in pockets or by mittens. I think that people have become too complex to enjoy the simple things anymore. I used to cringe when I would sit down and the seat was still warm. A warm seat, warmth, the memory of another body, of another person being in the same location you are now. That should be a beautiful thing, but it's always bothered me.
Your movie? What's your
I could just be basking in the warmth of this seat.
Also, my chat is really bad at like bringing my current
I am thinking
notifications up, so if I answer you very lately, that is why.
How old are you?
27, why?
Sometimes you sound like you're 102, and that makes my heart hurt.
Well, I am the definition of my lost generation. And you're a funny sort of what, 30?
I wish. Do some adding.
4.
Why 4?
We want to do a
That's how many it takes to be fantastic.
Still the integrity of a live show, but a film version of Arcade Fire for streaming, as well as conventions that can't afford to have 5 actors. So one day,
if we're not meant to connect,
we shall dabble into
film. Why is it that we're born on a string attached to another person?
Food?
It's the perfect metaphor. I mean, when
it
we're
would also
done
be
baking and the
cheaper
timer goes
than a
off,
theater
the
set
doctor cuts the
because we
string and
have wonderful
grow.
friends
We get our
and like
sea legs
peppers and
we
some
walk around
that
looking
would
for
let
another
us go
person
to
to
see
tie
it in
ourselves
the
to. And in a sense, I
arcade.
think this is what love is. I mean, it's kind of sad that we need it. It's like you said. Like,
There's a restaurant here
we
called
need
The
it.
Dugout that looks a little bit like Ricky's, but you know, we could just go to
One other
Ricky's.
person.
Oh God, I'm a cougar. Forget it.
It can die our secret.
Glad you like that line.
It'll be like our Batman and Catwoman dance. We'll live wondering if it ever could have worked, but of course nobody, not even Robin, will ever.
I'll watch that shit.
It's perfect.
I've watched a lot of my friends' movies in my time in entertainment.
I never did.
Always a fun experience.
Something key in your very nuance that captivated me. It woke me up like the finest of ultralights. It was like my first cup. Only now I am stronger, Starbuck. I am stronger, and you will be the
See, Starbuck.
I want to roll over and be
The cartoon character of her was awesome. She was a big sea witch with tentacle legs, and she looked like the Starbucks logo. Mermaid.
I didn't know you were running a
Yeah.
We were getting coffee. Friends get coffee all the time. It was so.
I think Dugout's like a popular dive bar
This
name.
steak sounds awfully well developed.
I kissed Ben.
I got a pizza with Bill there last he was in town because it's pretty next door to
Just right here pouring
Tapper's.
tea. Your words, not mine.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, I got a
Don't
slice
be
of pizza and he got
You're
the
one
rest of
wearing
it.
the scarlet
Ah.
letter, perhaps Crayola.
It's okay, he's bigger than me.
Case. Considering that he's a tender 20-something.
27.
That's not so young.
What am I gonna do? What? It's just since Paul. It's been a while.
All right, we're doing this.
I have a guy that I kill pretty much. Anytime I have a death scene in a play, it goes in as one guy.
Wanted to.
He's actually in this, he's playing Ben. This was the first show we did together,
Or
but
the fact that
I've
she's
killed poor
horrified.
Dave many
As if you have
times.
feelings for him. You wanted to. There's no guilt in that. You acted on an emotion or a
I
genital
don't think I've killed any of these other people yet. Maybe with just rehearsal
for a
demands.
Genital tingle. Now, we'll have to deal
Genital
with one of
tingle,
two things.
guys.
You
It's my
will
punk
either have
band.
A young boy who has a puppy dog crush on you, or you will come across as a desperate cougar and he will rebuke you.
Yeah, like my little profile
Now,
person.
It's not like I kissed him. We'll get through this, slugger.
Sponsor
You
me.
deserve the world, Lord. You know that?
So did you get caught in any piercings?
Stop it.
Tom?
I hereby rebuke the world, Lord. You don't deserve it.
We all make mistakes, my friend. It's how we deal with the terrible consequences that make the difference.
If you say so. Cut me off.
Sure.
What do you guys think of the logo for the podcast, though? Is it, you guys get it? Like the letters are all made of arcade letters? Pretty cute, right?
In the
Right?
back.
There's a little more to it, but I can't release the full logo just yet.
Believe in and stand by what we truly are, no matter what that is. There is simply no need to hope for something
Shot in the
better.
chest would be fun. You get a good like blood packet effect. practical effects are the shit.
Seems sudden.
We must define sudden differently.
My friend Dave in the show, I rip out his heart and have another character eat it in a show I wrote.
Hey, can I hang these up?
Sure, down there.
Thanks. You see the prize?
Sizable.
I know.
What do you have there?
Offshoot companies looking for its next big thing.
Comics.
Sound is my
Yeah,
weakness,
the, Lost
which is
Diner,
kind of stupid for somebody who keeps accidentally writing musicals or plays with music.
I don't think
My
I
next
would
show,
be passing
Copyright
this
Safe, that's coming out this year,
candidate.
is also a play with music. I am not doing the music for it myself. Dave is writing it.
Hey.
Hey, listen, Lloyd, I just saw the sign and I
CG
wanted to say
blood.
congrats under new management.
That seems
I think
unnecessarily expensive when you can just do blood with like corn syrup and soap.
Ben, why don't you just go ahead and ask
I
for
love
an
it.
application now?
that's funny. I thought you'd be budding out of my career when you moved out.
Yeah, about as funny as me thinking 17 city blocks was far enough.
So how do you two know each other?
Near fatal engagement.
Could have guessed.
Good for you, Lloyd. I'm glad the place is going to be still running in a manual. I hate automatics. It takes the art right out of the whole thing.
I completely agree.
Look, you're gonna be entering in your famous cafe masterworks and expect my share of the profits.
Look, Sam, I didn't start anything here, and I'm
No,
going
I've
to
talked
my
about
exit.
this on
So give me
stream
some dignity,
before.
or should I pack that with the rest of my
Scene
belongings?
7. This is scene 7 where you have all the characters on the stage for the climax, and I hate scene 7. It always sounds so explanatory.
Right.
It's like, oh, gang's all here, let's do the plot now.
Pedal away.
It feels
I'm
contrived.
sure you'd be happy to know that I sold the fucking thing. I sold issue 1 of X-Men.
They did a great
I sold
job
my
of
fucking
carrying
shoes.
it, but-
So the only peddling I'm going to be doing is bipedalling.
Oh, not your best.
I felt that. Thank you, Lloyd.
When are you gonna stop backpedaling and fix it, Ben? We can't all drown with you.
Oh, I'm not drowning yet. I'm like Jack from Titanic. It's inevitable, but I'm still holding my head above water on a door.
Oh, well, freezing to death and knowing it. You are good. Get a job.
Oh, you don't
I
read
mean,
the-
get close.
The
We can't
Pac-Man
all
is a
make it,
C.
Ben. Some of us have to make it work. I just wish you could get that by now. 30 is close.
Wash it.
Oh, hey. 30
I
is
repeated
close
that
to
because I
40K.
use it in the Arcade
Go
Fire
on.
logo too. I was trying to be clever.
Into your door.
See?
Getting colder since
But-
we're stepped out.
That's a
Think
low
about
blow.
that.
Ben.
Maybe make it a little bigger.
Really, Ben? Really? Fishing around at work. What, was the line at the soup kitchen getting too sketchy for you? or-
Renee's in town, honey. Maybe you can go find a tween warrior
Oh,
scheme.
actually, you know what? I was wondering on whatever zoo the cougar escaped.
Oh, San Diego. She's from San Diego.
No way. It hurts.
Every damn day. What the fuck was
Oh,
that?
don't read into it. You were dying out there. I was trying to help you, but it
Oh.
was better.
I see. Was
Good.
it really that bad?
Hey, I'm Bridget, and I felt it.
I got
Thanks
it.
for bailing me out then.
What friends do.
And here I stand. In all these years of friendship, never man had.
I got to go.
Same,
It's a long
though.
walk. Lloyd, I just wanted to say congrats. I didn't even know that she was here.
I know. Oh, by the way, Mr. Schaefer, just so you know, Wednesday is speed dating night at the cafe if you still want to use this as a singles bar.
I'll keep that in mind, bro.
Cool.
I haven't felt this aware in years. These past few weeks, it felt like waking up from a dream. And I
My
know
friend
the
who
exact
wrote a lot of
moment
the
I went
music
to
for
sleep.
Arcade
You see,
Fire
before I got
just
on
did
the
a little
flight back into
intro
this,
jingle for this
soul-draining
upcoming
normal
podcast.
world,
So we're
I
getting
didn't have
there.
this camera. I
I
had
just gotta
her,
get my
the woman
my
in
co-host
row 23
out of
C-Day,
jail
the
free.
One person I hated more in this world.
He's not
than
really
Ben.
in jail.
See,
He's just in
A,
a form of jail.
had 4 magazines, a book of crossword puzzles, a blow-up neck pillow, a bag of trail mix, and probably some fucking Sudoku to keep her company on this 2-hour flight. A flight that also included TV ads projected onto the back of the heads of the other 4 fucks flying into Red State L. Now, half an hour to go into the flight, A's headphones give out.
The Hotbox pizza cups all say cup on them if it was a Hotbox cup.
Ben's stupid stubbly face. The light to summon the overwhelmingly gay steward was illuminated.
I also love anybody who's watching this on Facebook and not Twitch is like just thinking I'm an insane person because I'm talking to you guys.
As this whore
Talking about
expressed her
cups.
likes to him. The
shooting
same like it
people.
would now last 23 minutes. The steward explained there was simply nothing they could do. They were out of headphones, and they were going to turn the projections off anyway in 10 minutes. To land. I could feel the fatal cocktail of my anger with myself and with her start to boil over as I so foolishly and youthfully tapped the monster on the shoulder and said, "Do you realize there are people on this flight that haven't eaten in a week? And you're worried about 10 more minutes of scarlet?"
This happened
I
to
can
me.
tell by the reddening on her face.
This is autobiographical.
Just as I can tell, if I told Ben, stupid stubbly Ben, that I used to be just as much of a fool as he is, sketching his heart away, drawing men in tights and capes. That if I told him, don't go, don't try, don't care, that it wouldn't take.
I had
That would be why I hated him.
framed covers of the comic books
Could be
that
by now.
Ben and Lloyd are referencing in the play, the Captain Coffee
See
comics,
the past in him.
that I drew and like inked it, and then we just put them in frames and auctioned them off like during the course of the festival just to raise some extra money. And they went to my parents, and one of them had Dave on the cover as barista boy, and his mom bought that. So our parents are the proud owners of some cartoons of us.
I've got a sleeper over here. Let me wake him and then we'll go.
Be careful.
Baby
He looks like a
Dave.
little hobo, not hipster.
Well, I got you to run back up for me. Well, I feel totally safe. Excuse me, sir. Cafe's closed.
How long was I out?
Ben?
Oh, sorry, man. I just stepped in during your rush. Nice rush, by the way. I must have dozed off.
Thanks. I didn't even see you come in.
I just stepped in for a minute to sketch.
Without your pad?
But maybe somebody walked off with it.
Maybe.
It's not a big deal. There's nothing of value in there anyway. I'll get another one. You two have fun on your date.
It's not a date. It's a loose gathering.
Have fun being loose.
Always. Hey, what about your parents?
My parents had a terrible accident.
Ben, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. They're alive and well. I'm the accident. It's been made clear. Water from the stone, you know?
Too well. That was uncomfortable. Ugh, geez, I feel sick.
You said somebody ran off with a sketch pad.
With his feet up sketch pad. It's a sketch pad, not an iPad, Lloyd. He was obviously lying.
So what if he was lying? He was embarrassed and now
Thank
he's
God
gone.
that joke ages, right?
Streets, Lloyd. He had a hole in his shoe and a bag. Can't you give him his old job back or something? I don't want to see somebody that I kissed.
Twice.
Somebody that I kissed twice, living under a bridge, Lloyd. I don't.
Heidi, if I could change the plight of the youth of America, I would.
I know you've gotten jaded, but I hope you haven't totally forgotten your 20s. Do you think that Ben would let you sleep here?
I don't know, and I don't want to know. There are lines and borders for a reason.
And because of them, nothing ever changes. I get it. It's all self-preservation, isn't it?
How so?
All right, we've got time. I get borders. I do, Lloyd. The last time I didn't have any, I was invaded. The last time you didn't, the city chewed you up and spat you back here. It just seems like lately, something, namely, all these walls have to break.
It's a nice thought, isn't it?
That's the problem. Somebody has to stop thinking about it and do something. I don't know who. I don't have any answers, but you and I, we've resolved to this, haven't we? We're like time capsules.
You've been watching Lifetime movies, haven't you?
It's my anniversary.
The plays used to be so much more hopeful.
Let's go judge some ugly dogs.
It's
Go
scary
catch
because this is kind of
You always know
disparaging,
just what to
but
say.
Irish cosmopolitan.
it's weird to watch your writing grow
It's
up.
not too late, boy. Your poems and my tandem might have a chance yet to start. A slim chance, a fleeting chance, a last chance, but all in all, somewhere between the two of us sits a little hope. A little hope for the captain and his faithful mirror.
Adam Wyckoff wrote all of the original score for this
I
show.
was too many
He
years
does.
ago trying to find something to sell to get 25 cents bus fare home. The roller coaster of emotion that I thought I had ridden out in my 20s had come around like a boomerang, smashing me in the head and fracturing my skull. And out of that fracture came a wave of emotions that I thought I'd left behind in my 20s. And the surfer was Ben. Stupid stubble Ben. Ben whom, until I had seen his thinning, shaking frame tonight, that I thought I hated. And now I have to ask myself why. Because he was good? Because he was talented? Because he, as he said, schooled my tip jar? No. It was because
Lloyd is based off of a real boss that I had, that I was a Ben to.
Talent, charisma, and stubbornness.
We got very close. He now lives in New Orleans, following his dream of working in a kitchen and playing in a jazz band. So congratulations to you, Mr. Eric Shallop. Glad that you are no longer agitatedly managing a coffee shop with a bunch of young upstarts.
Here's an interesting one.
How was your favorite opener, though?
Open mic night was a great idea last month. Next time, make sure the poets don't suck and the musicians can actually play their instruments.
It doesn't actually say that.
Cross my heart.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Absolutely.
Care to explain this?
Ah, Mr. Schaefer looking a little more rested than when last we spoke.
Lloyd.
Explain this to me.
Well, let's see. It seems you've been declared the winner of some sort of contest, and your prize money is en route.
Ben, that's amazing.
Sure. Funny thing, though.
Oh, do go on.
I have no recollection of entering this contest. In fact, I was planning on staying as far away as possible.
Stepping aside, I assume, so as not to trounce young Samantha.
That's not it at all.
Well,
I worked in coffee shops from the age of 15, sophomore year of high school, all the way to like 28, 29. Then I took a reprieve and did some retail management.
That's what I would
And then I went back to coffee shops for a bit, and then I went back to retail management.
Well, that's quite correct.
So,
frankly, I didn't like you.
That's not the mystery here.
There's that. I'm going to start a social media marketing job in the gaming field after quarantine because my store is closing.
Stubborn.
Which is sad, but
because you're many things, but
happy
mostly
to move on to a new field
because your dreams are intangible because you've made them so.
that I can do from home.
You sent my stuff up to a
which
contest.
is extra cool.
I knew you'd win. Because you knew you'd win. On your first day here, you asked me if I had a pulse before you so rudely asked my age. It's true. I still have a pulse. I haven't flatlined yet. But in answer to your roving question about my age, it's simply older. I'm older than you, Ben. And after some soul searching, I came to the conclusion that you can't help that. And that I need to stop treating myself and you like you could. You see, no one starts out like this.
Talked to Arcade Dad about it last night, actually. I needed some encouragement to make the leap into a different field.
The death sentence is when they come to a fork in the road where they can either stay
He says
stuck,
I should go
or they
for
can do
it
something too entirely
because, working from home for me is
you were
a
at that
huge
fork in the
thing.
road.
I can get so
Resolve
much
to
more
never
done.
venture again. I was at that same fork. My choice was to either watch you become my reflection, or I could do something.
I liked my job at Goodwill, and I actually have not officially lost it. My store is closing, and my branch of the company is closing
for too many years.
Post-COVID, just because with the stores having to be closed for so long, they're losing money, so they're choosing certain branches that they can shut down, or certain extensions of the company that are just not really necessary or making huge amounts of money. And I work at a really specialized store that is like truly vintage items, or more along the line of like higher end merchandise. Like we'll have a Chanel or a Louis Vuitton bag that's priced closer to like $200 as opposed to like going to a Goodwill and getting a bag for like $8, So like we're a little bit more specialty trained to price stuff. this is going to come as a shock. Guess what my specialty is? Vintage toys and video games. What? But the store is no longer, so they are probably going to either move us, like the employees, to a different Goodwill or change what we do within the company. And there's a strong possibility at some of our levels, as high up as we were with the Vogue brand, that it would be a demotion, which is what caused me to look for my new job that I am probably going to take. I'm going to wait to hear what Goodwill comes back with sometime this week, but more than likely I am moving on, and I am comfortable enough to say that because they kind of know we've talked about it. So sad but happy. I have been there for 3 years.
You too.
How about if I just top that off?
Not quite as long as 07.
Whatever the good thing we've got going here.
Repetition. It's not the sustaining force in all human behavior. There's nothing even innately human in repetition. Machines repeat. People, they are meant to accept the very real warmth radiating off of bus seats. They are meant to spend their lives sketching away Katy Crusaders and men in tights. They are meant to dedicate themselves to helping those who can't do for themselves. They cry, they laugh, they learn and they listen. They may even get lost under coffee grounds, ceramic mugs, regrets, and fruitless self-justifications. But they were never meant to live in repetition, and they certainly weren't meant to live in their own solidarity. Above all, humans must never think they have all the answers. They don't. The erratic lives we live open us up to countless
My
possibilities.
comic book collection appearing in a play.
We can no more decipher the actions of others as we can our own. To live completely blind, at the mercy of each other, and in the dark with our ever-changing selves, that is what it means to be human.
That's weird, I was still to that side of them. Bye, friends! Well, that's the solidarity. Here's the credits for the solidarity. With a cover of a Brett Dennen song that my friend Daniel is performing, or Danny P. Shoggoth as he's known on the internet. Thanks for watching me fail miserably at Aladdin and watching an hour-long show. Go check out Bill's stream. I think he's still streaming. I'm sure he is. Yes, he is. So I'm going to go watch that and, I don't know, work on some other show stuff. I'll probably be back tomorrow with some more Aladdin failing. So thanks for watching with me, guys.